Heat wave is about to slam the Bay Area. Let's give you another live look outside. This is Livermore. It's going to be hot there. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jeff Ranieri. Jeff, Livermore is one of those places that could see triple-digit temperatures.
Yeah, we're actually going to be getting close to what could be an all-time record-setting temperature for Livermore. So we're not just talking about 101, 102. There will be some select cities in that 105 to 110 range. So that is some critical heat for us here in the Bay Area. Let me show you why we're getting the heat. It's all about this area of hot, high pressure. When I look at the weather charts, I'm looking at where this high pressure is because that's where all of the heat is located. And you can see that hot, high pressure is moving closer and closer. Circulation around this is going to be pushing in heat in towards the entire state. So a closer view shows all of the state pretty much now in this excessive heat warning in that pink color. Let's go closer down and you'll see near the bay and the coast you're in the orange, and that's for the heat advisory. So that's going to mean for the bay and the coast 70s to 80s in San Francisco and the coast. Near the bay 85 to 98, and for the inland valleys 100 to 110. Now tomorrow morning we'll start off with plenty of upper 60s around 8:30. Once we hit the afternoon, not even the hottest part of the day, by 1:30, we're already seeing upper 90s and low 100s. We'll talk about the all-time record-setting temperature in Livermore and what temperatures are going to look like on the hottest day of the heat wave. I'll have that for you in about 15 minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thank you, Jeff. And with those record-breaking temperatures comes the chance of heat-related blackouts. That's why PG&E is telling all of us that every watt counts. It's urging all of us to limit the amount of power we use. NBC Bay Area's Melissa Colorado has more on what the city of Livermore is doing to prepare for those super high temps.
This bank sign here in downtown Livermore says the temperature is currently at 90 degrees, but by Sunday, temperatures could peak at 111 degrees. And with many people expected to crank up their ACs, can our electric grid handle the strain?
We were lucky this last blackout session. We were only blacked out once.
Elena Drummond of Livermore is hoping she won't have to stomach another unbearable heat wave without power again. Last month, when rising temperatures slammed the Bay Area, Drummond says she resorted to,
believe it or not, we use squirt bottles or just mist and cool off that way.
She might have to fill up her squirt bottles again. California ISO, which manages the state's power grid, is asking you to conserve as much electricity as you can this 3-day weekend, especially between the hours of 3 and 9 p.m.
It's all hands on deck because we're expecting the bulk of the outages to be on Sunday and Monday.
PG&E says Cal ISO has not warned them yet if they will need to roll out blackouts for the second time this summer. Once that order comes from the state, PG&E says it doesn't get a lot of time to warn customers that their power will be out.
And PG&E has to start the rotating outages within 10 minutes.
Sometimes the heat is so overbearing, it can cause equipment to fizzle out.
There are instances where, it can impact a transformer and it could cause a heat-related outage.
That's why the city of Livermore is opening this cooling center at the Robert Livermore Community Center starting tomorrow, where people will be screened for COVID symptoms at the door. But unlike previous years, capacity will be limited.
We can accommodate up to 24 people. If we do need to expand, we do have the ability to do that.
In Livermore, Melissa Colorado, NBC.